My name is Beau, and I have been a farmer for as long as I can remember. I inherited this farm from my family, and I try to run it as well as I can. Now, I am going to tell you a story that I have never told before because I have never dared to. The wind howled through the fields as I trudged towards my wheat plantation. It had been an ordinary morning, just like any other, until I laid my eyes upon the ill-fated sight that would forever change my life. You see, the day had started off normally enough. I woke up early to clear my land, roll up each sleeve, and tend to the crops meticulously, as any farmer might do. But what I discovered amidst the rows of lush, golden wheat that morning wasn't just another ordinary sight. I stood on the edge of my field, mesmerized yet immobilized by a perplexing pattern. Crop circles, perfectly symmetrical, intricate shapes distorted the once proud display of my yield. The circles seemed to stretch for miles, traversing through acres of my field. It was something straight out of science fiction, and as a farmer in this small, forgotten town, I found myself questioning everything I believed in. The baffling part was that the wheat within these circles hadn't been trampled or destroyed. It stood tall and vibrant, like the untouched beauty of a wild meadow. In that moment, a chilling realization took hold of me. Whoever or whatever had made these crop circles possessed a power beyond my comprehension. Looking back, there were hints that something strange had been lingering in the air for days. A cloak of foreboding, woven so subtly that I barely noticed it. The night before, I had caught sight of an odd glow emanating from outside my farmhouse. Being a man of logic, I shrugged it off as nothing more than a product of my imagination, a simple reflection or the flicker of a distant streetlight. Little did I know that these brief moments of curiosity held the key to this chilling mystery. Now, as I ventured further amongst the bewildering patterns, I began to truly sense the weight of the unknown. Countless questions danced throughout my mind. Who was responsible for this madness? Was it from this world or another? Fear clenched my heart as I wondered whether it was more than just corny tales, conjured up by mischievous teenagers, frolicking in the night. No longer content with merely investigating from afar, I ventured down into the heart of the enigmatic crop circles. Fragments of truth beckoned me, promises of unraveled secrets lining the path that led me deeper into the heart of the mnemonic puzzle. Yet, every step conveyed growing apprehension, an incessant thudding in my chest that matched each footfall. Still, foolishly drawn by curiosity's irresistible lure, I pressed on. The sheer scale of these formations robbed me of breath. Spherical swirls of wheat, leaves spiraled together, delicate symmetry, interlocked in an almost balletic swirl of emptiness. It was an unholy matrimony of shape and form, rendering my senses intoxicated with awe and unease. As I lingered in the oppressive silence, a subtle hum suddenly roared to life from below me. It engulfed my eardrums, resonating with a disorienting intensity that only disturbed the uncanny peace. It was the clouds, roiling dark masses crackling with simmering intensity. A violent tempest brewed above, its chaotic dance echoing my confusion below. Was this the twist fate had dealt to my seemingly ordinary existence? A tempest raging silently in the heart of life's bland scenery? Just as the sky mirrored my growing sense of chaos, my trembling senses stumbled upon an intricate carving, buried within the epicenter of the great tapestry of circles. Carrying the weight and grace of a lithe gardener, the image depicted outstretched hands reaching towards the stars in a futile plea for understanding, a call to Brother Moon, the cosmic guardian. It hit me like a typhoon. shaking my world off its well-guarded axis. These crop circles were no ordinary phenomenon. They were a message from another realm, a cryptic call to errant souls like flickering lights in the dark. They were a conduit to the cosmos, a desperate plea for connection amidst our atomized existence. Now the dull roar that commandeered twilight shattered the walls between my rural haven and alien complexities, ushering the untold vastness beyond our meager notions. In this frame, behind time and above space, where communion occurs with empathetic esplanade and cryptic craftsmanship, a warning, a promise, a stroke at monotony, slumbering comfortably on oblivious patria. As I navigate further into the crypt, panicking yet bolstered by another unlikely force, veering into oblivion threaded within oracles conveyed by golden wheat, whirling wildly inside timeless scenery, the revelation looms like an imposing vision. Cutting through drunken mist, I am both confined and liberated by a vision of karma, embodied in serpents, kneeled within Shakespearean tale. Every ripple, a seal that incites yet unknown reaping,